The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
Hi and welcome to the Eagles Sports Network. I'm Caitlin Jones, standing alongside head track and field coach David Needs. So we're going to talk about the schedule today, the upcoming indoor schedule, but before we get into that, SAC preseason polls came out. Right. You had your men place third, your women place fourth. Sure. Just give us a couple thoughts on that.
Well, it's wonderful that people think that we've got some people left from last year that can contribute. Really, it often falls under the order of kind of where you finished, so that has a lot to do with it. And having finished well at Nationals can influence a lot of people's decisions. But, Caitlin, last year was last year and this year is this year, so no matter what people think we are, we have to go out and prove it. And so it's great that we have the respect from the South Atlantic Conference and people in the conference to think that we can get it done. And really, that's a testimony to the outstanding staff that I have, that they understand that our best days are always in front of us because we have those kinds of people. But I'm excited about it. I think we have some great athletes coming back from last year. Obviously, we lost some great athletes, but we also have some great athletes that are coming back, that if we're going to be the program we think we want to be, that we have to each year continue to step in the right direction. And so this is a great, I guess, indication early of what people think we could become.
Awesome. So you guys, as it stands right now, have about 4 competitive weekends before you get to the SAC championships. Right. Walk us through the season just briefly and tell us what it takes for you all to get to that level.
Well, we could have gone as early as last week. We didn't. We go this week and we go to Roanoke, but then we take a Christmas break. It's a wonderful time of the year, and we take a break for about 3 weeks, come back, and then we go right back at it again. And if we can go back at it and do it the way that we need to, one of the great things that we can do is do it in a way that we go 1 week on, 1 week off, 1 week on, 1 week off, and then if we get to build that way, then we're going to build in a way that we can be successful and really develop.
Awesome. So you mentioned, you're going to Roanoke College
Sure.
first. Then you got that long break. It's about a month, I think,
Right.
actually. Tell me what that break looks like for the team. Is this first meet just kind of getting your feet wet, or do you keep them training?
Yeah, it's. I don't want to say it's a scrimmage because it's not. It's a meet and it counts. But the emphasis usually for this meet for us is the end of the year. It's the end of training. A lot of athletes will come in and do something shorter than they used to, and then usually if you're a sprinter or a jumper, you're probably going to run the 4x4. Mm-hmm. Distance runners will do it's the end of cross country and the start of track, so it's kind of a transition there. And then for the field events people, it's like, all right, we finally get to do what we do. But yeah, it's not. Our emphasis isn't winning the national championships this week, because if we're peaking right now, we're going to be on a long and quick, steady decline, I guess, of where it is. So we want to make sure that we're ready to go this week.
Awesome. So we're back in action. The season's underway. Can you just tell us what the mindset is for another indoor track and field season?
Well, this year we're blessed that we were invited to go to Vandy. And Vandy usually only has Division I schools there, and it's not. But the success of our program, the quality of their coaching staff to realize that, an in-state program with a lot of national talent, we were able to go and secure an invitation to go there. So to be able to compete against Division I athletes is always our goal, because we want to go do that. And that's the goal of Carson-Newman in our program, is to go compete against the very best on the very best surfaces at the very best times, so that we can achieve the kind of results that get us to the national championship or do well at the South Atlantic Conference Championship.
Awesome. Well, it looks like you all have a great schedule ahead of you this season, so we wish you the best of luck.
All right.
Thank you all for tuning in to the Eagles Sports Network.